And let's just keep the conversation going with all of our guests on the show today, because it's a good one. How do you, or would you, handle finances with your partner? Has it been a smooth process, or have you learned valuable lessons through the experience? And Ellie, I'm going to start with you. How do you do it in your family?
Well, we learned very early on that it works best for us when there are less hands in the financial cookie jar. So we have a joint account that all of our finances are there, but my husband in particular handles all of the payment of bills. That's also because I have my own business, so I'm handling all of my own finances separately. So mentally for me, it really helps to keep everything in its own bucket. But he's a numbers guy. He came from the banking world. I'll let him do what he does best. And then I don't have to worry about it as much. We also do the automated billing for everything now, which I find has just taken so much stress away. So we just know the money comes out for everything, so we don't have to worry about it, because life gets busy. You don't want to forget anything.
It absolutely gets busy, and that's good. That sounds amazing, and that works for you. Trudy, how about you in your house? How do you all sort of divide the finances?
Yeah, Tracy, I'm lucky. We're pretty much on the same page when it comes to handling our finances, so it's pretty smooth sailing.
Ashley, how about you? You are the money guru. I'm wondering how it works best in your house.
Yeah, so my husband and I have actually been together for a really long time. So we kind of grew up together and tried to figure this out together as I was getting my feet wet in the banking world. But we do combine everything. And it's kind of nice when you have that separate expense where you can do the little things like buy gifts for one another or be able to spend without thinking too hard about it. But I love all the little tidbits that everybody mentioned, from automating your payments to making sure that you keep a good track of what your expenses are, whether it's for your business or personal. So long as you have a method, I think that's the most important thing. And then if I can take it a step further, I also love Excel documents. So the apps are great. I truly believe in the technology aspect, but coming from banking, I can't help but gravitate towards more of an Excel document. So no answer's wrong, but I love everybody's answer on the chat today.
That makes my money hungry Capricorn heart go pitter patter. I love to hear about an Excel spreadsheet when it comes to money. Yes, like let's look at the numbers, honey. Okay, Frankie, how about you? How would you divide the finances? How have you divided the finances in the past?
Yeah, well, I'm separated, so I've learned many lessons. What I will tell you is that I think it's really important to look at your family. It doesn't sound romantic, but to look at your family as its own little bit of a business. And everybody in that business is a shareholder. So it's the responsibility of the husband and wife to be involved and to know what the finances are and have the ability to have a little bit of a say within it and accountability. That's really the key. But visibility too. Everybody needs to educate themselves on finances, because you're all a part of it at the end of the year to make sure you're at a profit, not at a loss.
My husband is the money guy, and he's always thinking about investing and, trying to stretch the dollar further. But I'm actually responsible for making sure the bills get paid. I have no idea how I landed with that job, but I have to make sure the bills get paid out of that joint account. And then he's responsible for any of the big strategic long-term, like, okay, it's time to go to our mortgage broker and see if we can get a better rate. Okay, it's time to start thinking about, should we invest in an income property? And he's the one that puts together our numbers quarterly, and we sit down and we make it a date, like we used to when we could leave our house. But we make it a date to sit there and talk about, these were the financial goals. What did we hit? What can we pat ourselves on the back about? What can we put more money towards? Because maybe we have more income. And I see, LA, you're saying, yeah, me too. Because it's fun. It's fun to look at the goals that you've actually managed to smash, and it's very motivating. So and I love your stories.
We started
yeah, go
Friday
ahead.
night sushi night.
Yes.
Sorry, I was just going to say we started Friday night sushi night, where we do takeout and we sit at the kitchen table, and for an hour, not really much more, we go through everything from that previous week and we try to strategize for the weeks or months ahead.
See, to me, that's a hot date. Oh, I love it. Nothing makes me more excited. Let's talk money. Okay, we asked our viewers the same question. Pamela writes, My husband has always let me handle our finances. We never spend more than we make. That's beautiful. Carrie says it's a smooth process. Quote, I pay the bills. It's easier when one person deals with that, but also knowing if I'm not able to, my spouse can take over. And Christine tells us we used to have our own accounts and the house account. Now it's one pot for all, and it is so much simpler. Thank you for sharing, everyone. I think it's good that we get into the habit of talking about money. For some reason, it's been a taboo topic, but it shouldn't be, because we can all learn from each other.